Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Onion Rings, and today was the announcement of the second title update for Gears of War 4 coming December 6, 2016, so just 4 days from now. You will need 6 gigabytes of disk space, or no, 6 gigabytes with 7 gigabytes of disk space for both platforms, I guess. That's not really important too much. Just make sure you have a little bit of room on your hard drive on your Xbox. I've got plenty of room on my PC. So we got 2 new maps, Glory and Spire, or Spire. I'm not sure how they want to pronounce that. I'm thinking it's going to be pronounced Spire or something because of the way the map's laid out. It kind of looks like a spire, but I'm not positive. Anyway, 2 new maps. That's just explaining it here. You can pause and read through this if you want. It's just explaining the new maps. They will be taking out Gridlock and Relic out of the public playlists to add these 2 new maps. I don't know if that counts for people that don't have the maps. I hope it doesn't, because then that means I have 2 less maps to play on while I'm playing public, and I like Gridlock. Relic's okay. That's 2 less maps that I get to play on because I won't have the DLC maps yet. I can't afford the season pass yet, and I can't afford to buy the maps separately, so that's less maps for me to play on, but it says that you can still play them all in private match, so I guess I'll just have to do more private matching with you guys, with the viewers. Update to the developers playlist. Again, you can go ahead and pause this, but I don't know exactly what the developers playlist is, but I do believe it's something like, I read a little bit here, season pass holders get additional XP and credits when playing it and stuff. Horde balance update. Now this is fucking huge, guys. This is really going to change the way Horde is played. Mountable turrets are now less accurate, do less damage, and have lower maximum ammo reserves. Players using turrets receive less damage mitigation, meaning, you know, normally when you're sitting on a turret and you get hit by a sniper and it doesn't quite kill you, but it takes you right to that dark ring of death right before you die, you're probably going to die now. Level 4 turrets also have reduced health. Mounted turrets are designed to be powerful fortifications that need to be used sparingly to deal with tougher enemies or large waves of opponents storming your base. After observing how players are playing Horde in the wild, we wanted to tune the mounted turrets to a little less powerful to reduce the viability of only using turrets and barriers on tougher difficulties. I myself only ever had like 2 barriers with like a fuck ton of decoys and turrets, but still, with them nerfing the turrets, I think sentries are going to be a lot more viable, and just playing normally is going to be a lot more viable, but it's going to make insane mode extremely difficult, because insane mode, really the only way to win is to camp on turrets. I mean, you can do it other ways, but it's going to require a lot more teamwork, which is going to make it more difficult. But I mean, I guess that's good in a sense, because people were saying they wanted it a little bit more difficult. Well, here you go. This is going to do it for you. While retaining the mounted turret's role as an important, powerful part of your defense. So it's still going to be powerful. It's just going to be like, you're not going to take as much damage, or you're going to take more damage while you're on it. It's not going to act like a shield, and it's going to be less accurate, do less damage, have less ammo. I don't know what the percentages are. I wish they had told me or listed it here, because I would like to know, is it like 5%, 10%? What are we working with here? How much weaker are we expecting this? But I don't know. We've completed work on vertical split screen support and campaign for our PC players. You can change the split screen format in the game options screen. Doesn't really matter to me. I don't play split screen with anybody, and I can't imagine that being fun, split screening a 24-inch monitor. Fixes improvement, Xbox One and Windows 10. Added support for first win of the day bonuses for Versus. Your first win in multiplayer will now grant an additional 1000 XP and 100 credits. So every day, get on, win a Versus match, you get some goodies. Added support for daily rewards. I think this is pretty cool. A new system that allows you to grant bounties and other types of cards as a gift on login. Daily rewards will not be available on December 6th when this title update launches, but we're planning to introduce them in the near future. We'll share details on the daily reward system soon. That's pretty cool. Sadly, it's not going to be here on the 6th, but that's still pretty cool. Like, you log in every day and you get some sort of small gift. That's pretty cool. That'd be worth logging in just for. Like, even if you're not playing the game, just log in, get your gift, stack up all those gifts, and then when you finally decide to come back and play again, you'll have all those gifts. Audio levels for friendly footsteps have been reduced, and enemy footstep audio levels have been increased to make them slightly louder than friendlies. DB joint movement noise has been reduced to make them audibly on par with other characters. I have noticed that the DBs are kind of loud, so I guess that's pretty good. One thing oh, never mind, this is another game I was thinking of. I was going to say that I wish they had reduced the gun audio for other people, because your friendly guns are always louder than yours, but that's the division I'm thinking of. I'm stupid. Shotgun hit blood effects have received visual feedback improvements to relay damage dealt, allowing a better read of the percentage of damage done to an enemy. The more blood you see, the more damage you dealt. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know if that works for just like PvP or if it's going to work for everything. Added a new inventory screen accessible from the main menu that shows all cards owned split by category in one location. That's pretty cool. New cards in your collection will now be marked with an exclamation mark. That's cool, I guess. Audio and video settings are now retained if the game is closed. Fix an exploit where a grenade could be planted prior to the end of a round and still be present in the following round. I didn't even know that was a thing. When highlighting a core competitive playlist, you can now see the tier place management of every member in your squad. Class icons now display in the Horde scoreboard. That's pretty cool. That was something that I always wanted, because in order to check who was playing what class, you had to actually pause the game to where you know what your options are available and leaving the game in order to see them. Now you can just hold the scoreboard button and see. That's a nice little touch. Player cards have been moved closer to the edge of the screen in spectator mode. Remove the option to quit from the menu in core and competitive playlists. Fixed an issue where campaign completion achievements may not correctly unlock. Completing all chapters not registered as completed again should now unlock achievement. This one remove the option to quit from the menu. Oh boy. That pretty much means if you're playing PvP, you can't rage quit unless you like shut down your Xbox or dashboard, or for me PC, I would have to Alt F4. That's a pretty drastic decision. That must mean that there's a lot of rage quitters. Now, I've only played one match, guys. 19 minutes in versus. I don't play a lot, so I don't know like how many people are rage quitting, but it must be pretty bad if they have to take drastic measurements like that. And I know that even if you did Alt F4, you'd probably get a massive penalty. They said they were going to step up the penalty for people quitting, I think. Re-up achievements should now be unlocked the next time the game is loaded if they did not correctly unlock. I don't know if they did. I don't recall getting unlocks or achievements for when I re-upped, which I just did re-up again last night. So if you guys want to go and check out what I got, go to the end of my stream. It's called Normal Insane Didn't Work Out. Skip to the end, watch the last 30 minutes. I re-upped, and I opened up 3 elite packs that I got, and I got some pretty good shit, so go check that out. Fixed an issue where movement could enter a broken state after sliding into a piece of cover that another player is already traversing. Power weapon pickups are now prioritized over ammo pickups. I don't exactly know what that means. I don't quite know what that means. I'm probably just not thinking right, but I'm not sure. You guys can let me know if you know what that one means. I think I know what it means, but I'm not positive. When in death screen roundup, you may have seen 100% damage or 0% damage dealt. This is due to the rounding up or down decimal. See, I don't need to read all of this stuff. You guys can pause and read this. I'm going to skim through and look for the important things. I don't really see... See, a lot of this is from, like, PvP problems. Not a lot of this is Horde stuff, which I'm a Horde YouTuber. I don't really do versus, so... Repair tool executions are now affected by the execution bonus skill card. Okay, so I guess that didn't happen before. The fat loot ribbon will now correctly be rewarded. Okay. Bonus objective score now counts toward total team score. That should have been a thing in the first place. I guess they had to fix that. Guardians should no longer get trapped outside the map when reclaimed. Thank you! I was tired of the stupid Guardians getting trapped in the buildings outside the map. Kestrel should no longer get trapped above the control room on Forge. Snatcher can no longer be lured into a position where it cannot move when reclaimed. Bosses will no longer get stuck on cover in Fallout. Fixing exploits. Yep, exploits. Good. Fix those exploits. You know, people always come in my streams and they're like, hey, I know an exploit. You want to do it? And I'm just sitting here like, no, not really. Using the Forge Incinerator on a down but not out enemy in modes whose execution rules will not kill the enemy. Okay. See, a lot of this is just PvP stuff. Buzzkill saw blades will no longer get stuck in midair on Dry Dock. I haven't played Dry Dock, so I wouldn't know about that one. So a lot of this is just bug fixes. I guess if you guys want to check this out, that already does that for me. I don't know about for other people, but that already does that for me. You guys can check this out, I guess, if you want. It's basically a lot of bug fixing, which is good. We need bug fixing. But I'm going to read down here because there's more important stuff. So, Windows 10 specific updates. Player 2 can now set their own field of view, fix an issue that could cause cinematics to freeze the game. Okay, so nothing like super amazing, especially not to you guys because most of you are Xbox viewers on my end. Quit penalties. This continues to be, and these are future updates, by the way. This continues to be our top priority. We're working hard on developing larger features that will majorly discourage quitting, and as such, these bigger features take time. We hope to introduce these new features as soon as possible. One thing they really need to do that I'm disappointed with is they need to allow us to quit out of a horde lobby, because I'm tired of getting into a lobby of people who don't know what they're doing, or it's a map I don't like or something like that. Now the map problem, that's just me being picky. I can understand that. You know, just get over it. Just play the map anyway, get over it. But the whole, like, if people are dumb and don't know what they're doing, I want to leave the game, but I want to leave in the lobby so that way my spot opens up, or if I'm playing with teammates, all of our spots open up for more people to join in. Because I feel like an asshole because I wait for the game to start and then I immediately back out, bringing me and all my teammates with me, leaving the game empty, and those people have to fend for themselves. It ruins a whole possible game. I mean, sure, those people could just leave themselves and try to find a new game, but it's just sort of annoying. I don't know why they won't do that, but I guess they have some sort of reason why. I don't know why, but they've got to have a reason. We recently identified a bug on the services side that would cause a match to begin in a 5 versus 4 situation, lead to more quitting players. We deployed a server-side update for this yesterday, which should help fix it. Competitive and core lobby stuff, horde leaderboards. We're still intending to wipe the horde leaderboards sometime in the near future due to a number of exploits, the majority of which are fixed in this. Okay, yes, I would greatly appreciate that, because I am on the leaderboards as a cheater, sadly, because I was playing this one game, and I was playing with some friends, and we found this random, and he was like re-up 6, and we didn't know why. We thought maybe he was just a complete freaking nerd and he no-life double XP. We weren't sure. We were a little bit suspicious, but we weren't sure. And then Wave 10 comes along and he activates this little cheat or something. The scout goes out and picks up all the power from the boss and stuff. He comes back and deposits it. $50,000 on Wave 10. We all knew exactly something was wrong. We were like, whoa, what happened? And we sat there for a minute and thought about it, and we knew that none of us were cheating because we had all been friends for a while, and we knew that none of us would cheat or even know how. So we knew it was this guy, and then his buddy joined the party and was like, yo, let me know when you're done playing with these pussies that don't like cheating, or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he basically insulted us because apparently we're not man enough to cheat, and they both left and went to go cheat like little faggots together, so that's fine. But I would greatly appreciate those leaderboards being wiped, because I don't want to be on there as a cheater, and plus I don't want other cheaters on there either. I want the game to be played legit. Like, if you need to cheat, just go play another game. There's no point in playing games as a cheater. Why would you want to cheat? I don't understand it. But anyway, that's about it. I know this was a long video, but I wanted to go over everything. There's some pretty cool changes in here. I'm excited for some of them. I'm not so much excited for this horde one, because I mean that's a nerf. There's nothing positive about that, except for it's going to make it a little bit harder, which might make it a little bit more fun, because I do admit sitting on a turret does get pretty tedious. But other than that, that's just a huge negative. The maps are cool, but I'm not going to get to play them because I'm a broke ass white boy. I can't afford that. I'm still saving up to get my graphics card, so once I have that, any extra money that I have after that, it will go to like new maps and new games and stuff. But for now, I have to deal with the basic maps. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see more Gears of War videos, let me know in the comment section below, and have a great day.